How about a little pop news?
All right, let's do it. This is my favorite part of this movie, by the way, where she picks up and goes, tell everyone, she's on her way. Let's begin pop news that way with a warning. Gird your loins, because for the first time, we're getting a look at Meryl Streep on the set of Devil Wears Prada 2. Now, she's back as Miranda Priestley and looking just as intimidating and chic, by the way, as she did in the original film nearly 20 years ago. How can that possibly be? Devil Wears Prada 2 hits theaters next year, and as Miranda says, that's all.
That's all.
But it's not all for pop news, right? Don't ask why I'm still wearing this. I just am, and I may wear it all day long. I can't. Yeah, it's so tight I can't pull it off. All right, this morning, do you guys remember the massive phenomenon Lilith Fair? Well, get ready to travel back to the 90s, right?
Yes.
To relive it. Because ABC News Studios and CBC have announced a full-length documentary called Lilith Fair. Building a mystery. It's all in the works right now. The film will dive into the untold story of traveling with that music festival. It featured only female artists from 1997 to 1999. And for those of you who are too young, it was started by Sarah McLachlan. You're going to like this too, because she, among others, aimed this whole thing at breaking male-led music industry barriers. The documentary will feature interviews with the original lineup, including Bonnie Raitt, Sheryl Crow, Jewel, and many, many more, as well as the generations of female artists who have come after them. And maybe because of something like that, like Brandi Carlile and Olivia Rodrigo. Lilith Fair, Building a Mystery, will begin streaming on September 21st on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+.
I didn't realize it was just 2 years.
Right?
It seemed like it was so much longer. It had such an impact.
Longer, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was, I think, a movement, you know, and even after that, I think people talked about it, right? And finally, Joe, this one's for you. Our special guest anchor for a few days here on GMA is one busy guy, ladies and gentlemen. And before making a pit stop here, Joe also stopped by to compete on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Why not? With Jimmy Kimmel along with Oliver Hudson. And we have a special clip. I'm going to ask you something about this later, but take a look at the clip now.
You're just friends. You're best friends.
Best friends.
Yeah.
Do you say you have a best friend if you're 56?
That's true. It's a good question.
I think there's a period in your life where you have a best friend when you're a kid, and then you reach a certain age where it is cute to have a best friend again.
It is.
You guys might just be on the cusp of that.
We are. But
I feel it.
But then you can really offend a lot of other friends, even at the age of 50, if you said, this is my best friend. So for those of my other friends watching, he's not really my best friend.
Yeah.
Oh.
For my friends watching, he is my best friend.
Wow, that had to hurt. So before we get any further, I mean, is there anything you want to say here? I mean,
I'm glad that yesterday we promoted Happy Gilmore 2. Oliver's in it.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about mentioning his name,
Right.
and I didn't.
Right. Makes sense to me.
You're not best friends.
Totally,
So
totally made
now
sense
I
to me.
have, and yeah, that was intimidating being on that set and realizing just how not smart I am, and Oliver's just a moron.
I've never heard
That is sound like a real best friend. Good for you, Joe Buck.
Dumb.
and I've never heard a better plug for a show. So you guys are competing for $1 million for charity right there. I guess the $1 million will go to what you'll tell us the charity and if you won and all that in just a minute or later because the show hasn't aired yet.
Yeah,
and that's
well,
pop
St.
news.
Louis, that's not the mystery. St. Louis Children's Hospital.
Right. Okay.
That's
There we go.
yeah. There you go. That's it.
That's it. That's pop news.